AR. What is AR? AR stands for Accelerated Reader. It is a software that primary and secondary schools use for monitoring the practice of reading. It was created by Renaissance Learning Incorporated. Accelerated Reader is a software tool that assesses a student's reading level, suggests titles of books at that level, and then assess whether a student has completed reading the book by asking a series of questions. Those questions can include about the book itself, as well as ask the student to rate how much they liked it on a scale of 1 to 5. Straight from the source. At its heart, AR is simple. Students read a book, take an AR quiz, and get immediate feedback. Kids get excited and motivated when they see their progress, and teachers can easily monitor and manage students' independent reading practice. AR is the most widely used reading program in K-12 schools. It's confirmed by the Common Core as a valid, reliable text complexity tool. Why is this important? It is important because teachers can set personalized goals for each student. Using AR's ADOS readability formula, students can easily search for books at their interest and reading level on AR Bookfinder. Teachers get reliable reports on reading comprehension, vocabulary, literacy skills, and more. What is ADOS? It is the first formula to include statistics from actual student book reading, which is over 30,000 students reading almost 1 million books, not just data based on short text passages. ADOS improves readability scoring of several types of books where previous formulas have been less accurate and less helpful to teachers. Like I said, ADOS improves readability scoring of several types of books where previous formulas have been less accurate. Because ADOS provides a higher readability scores for longer books, it intrinsically encourages students to choose longer books because the accelerated reader point values are now higher, reflecting the fact that their length makes them more difficult to read. ADOS also takes into account the differences between fiction and nonfiction. It more accurately levels low-level books, whether they're aimed at high-low or emergent readers. The result of all these improvements is less guesswork from both teacher and student. Better matching of books to students with ADOS will help teachers keep students in their appropriate reading range, or the zone of proximal development, and thereby accelerate growth in student reading ability and learning. Who does AR affect? Not only does it affect students, but teachers and parents as well. I've seen the phenomenon of AR points happen to students that I've worked with along with my brothers. They will come to me and ask, "Sis, what book should I read that has a lot of AR points?" Then I will try to suggest books that they might like. When we don't know how many AR points a book is, we will go to a website that allows us to find it. It is called AR Bookfind. It is a fabulous website that allows you to search AR books. This has also been helpful to me through working at Barnes & Noble. Since teachers don't provide lists of what their students should read, we have many parents come in to ask, "What should my child read that is at their AR level?" It is then that I suggest picking a few titles that seem interesting to their child, and we look them up together. Let me show you. All you need to do is type in www.arbookfind.com. It will take you to this search engine, which normally the first thing that pops up is this. It is asking whether you are a student, parent, teacher, or librarian. I normally just click student, and this bar will pop up. Here is where you enter the title of the book you're looking for, and then the search results come up. Since this is the book I'm looking for, I will click on this, and it tells me all the information about the book. Not only does it give a quick synopsis, but it says the ADOS book level, which is a 3.1, the interest level, this is showing it's for lower grades, K through 3, and how many AR points this book has, which is 0.5. The AR points significantly affect the students. What is common in middle schools that I have worked with is at the beginning of the semester, students are given an assignment of completing 50 or so AR points. This means they must read 50 points worth of books and receive an 80% or higher on their quizzes. Those 50 points can go a long way. I've seen students read books that are worth 30 points, which means that student only needed to read a few more books to hit the 50-point mark. Okay, back to the affection of teachers and parents. AR has also been controversial. Educators have argued that the use of AR does not teach reading for comprehension, it only teaches recall. Does this sound familiar to you? What it reminds me of is what people say about No Child Left Behind and the Common Core. We are trying to steer away from the memorization and recall factor to teaching students how to critically think. I can see where people are coming from in saying that AR quizzes might look like literal recall questions, but what I envision AR is a guide. I envision a guide that helps students gain and find interest in reading and in books. Here is a short video clip that I have found on AR.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I am a growing reader.
Hi, I'm Lucy. I'm a growing reader.
Good reading leads to success. I want to be successful in everything I do.
How can I be a better reader?
How do I know I'm getting better? AR can help.
It works using 3 goals.
If you're a first grader or higher, your teacher has set your 3 goals.
Let's take them one at a time.
PLP.
POP stands for percent, level, and points.
Percent. Percent is the most important measure.
Percent stands for percent accuracy. Percent tells me if I can correctly answer questions about my reading. Every student's goal is 85% or better.
If my percent is below 85, I need to read more carefully. I should always be shooting for 100%.
Getting every question right on AR quizzes. It's okay if I get a couple of scores below 85, but I have to get mostly 90% or 100% on my AR quizzes to reach my goals.
To do this, you have to read carefully.
Level. Level is the second most important area. Level tells me if I'm reading books that are not too hard and not too easy. Your level goal depends on your individual reading level.
As you become a better reader, your level goes up.
Ask your teacher for your ZPD, your reading range. It's in STAR reading reports, either summary or reading range.
Remember, reading in my ZPD is the key. I should only choose books in my ZPD or higher.
Points. Points is the last area.
Points tell me if I'm reading enough,
but they're only valuable with a good level and percent. Your points goal also depends on your reading level.
Last year, our school focused on points too much.
Now we have percent and level goals too. This year, we're looking at all 3 areas. Ask your teacher what your goals are.
They'll be on a diagnostic report. And you can check on your own progress anytime with your student record report.
And your teacher can show you how you are doing each week with the class diagnostic report and your AR goals chart. So remember, Richmond,
pick books in your reading range. My ZPD is the key. Read a lot, at least an hour a day.
Read carefully, maybe 2 or 3 times.
Think and talk about what you read.
We want to be successful, and you want to be successful. Try to meet your AR goals.
Okay, something that the students said in that video was about the student record report. This would also be a great tool to get parents involved in their child's reading, not only for teachers but for parents as well, since the site is accessible from at home. I hope you like AR as much as I do. Thanks for watching.